rough, man, for one night. Shoot, you get, if it's a struggle, shoot, dilation and all the brightness, headaches and all that stuff, you gotta let that go.
I got my mic muted. My mic was still muted. I turned the lights off. I turned the lights off in front of me because I had my pupils dilated today. So the because so I had to. Y'all should be good now because I could hear it. Y'all should be good now. Are y'all good now? Because I could hear it. I had to. If y'all can hear me on YouTube, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me on YouTube. Okay, yes. All right. All right, now. Welcome, everybody. I got a slight headache because, like I said, my pupils got dilated today, and that light was killing me. It was killing me. So I was in the house with all my blinds closed, got the blackout curtains in my house. All that was closed. The curtains was closed, the blind, everything was closed. I still had a headache. And then when I came back here to do the live stream, this light up here, I turned this light off because that light was killing me. That light right there is too bright. So I turned that light off, and I'm sorry. That light was killing me. It sound good to me. The audio sound good to me. Do the audio sound low to y'all? The audio sound good to me. I can hear it. Discord, how I sound to y'all? YouTube, how I sound to y'all? What's up, Empire Traders? How the sound to y'all? Is low, the audio low for y'all? When I unmute the thing, check. When I unmute, see, I can hear it sound good. When I unmute the thing, check. Let me see what it sound like coming out my speakers.
You coming through good on phone to me?
Check. Yeah, I can hear it. I hear it on the speakers and on the.
You coming through good on phone?
Okay. All right. So, good evening, everybody.
You coming through good on phone?
Oh, okay. Oh, I still got this unmuted. I'm like, why I still hear echoing? Alright, so good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. If this your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, please allow me to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome, but give you a nice hearty. Well, thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Tidbits. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., aka Aranya Grande. That's just Big Spot if you don't hablo Espanol. And you are in tune to another episode of the Intraday Price Action Recap. Yep. If you're wondering why I'm sitting in the dark, it's because I got my pupils dilated today and my eyes are very sensitive to light. So that's why I got the light that usually illuminates my face like this here. I have that light turned off because I can't take that right now. Sounds good to me. I'm in the car though. Oh, you trying to flex your Bose 13 speaker system on us? You trying to flex your Bose 13 system speaker on us? That's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to do. Let me see. Hey everyone. Hope the market has been good to you guys this past week. Has the market been good to you, Kashaya? Speaking of Kashaya, let's see who up in here. Oh, before we get into who up in here, anybody that's in the gang, and if you're part of the monthly, you pay the monthly subscription via YouTube, you of the tube. In the past, I created a Discord server over here, Spider Gang Discord server, as a way of me giving, the monthly the monthly membership people a way of having extra access to me outside of just the public YouTube channel, to be able to ask questions, do Q&As, pop-up sessions. I pop up on the weekend and do chart prep, all kind of stuff, right? All kind of extra little tidbits, right? And I've been doing that for like the last 2 years. Now, I'm moving the Discord over the Discord is no longer just something that I'm offering to the monthly channel subscription supporters or member supporters. Now the Discord is going to be a paid Discord membership, and it's going to be via WAP starting on March the 1st, right? If you're part of the membership right now, part of the gang now, if you go to the announcement sections, right, you'll see 3 links there. It says OG Gold members, OG Black Spiders, and OG Mentees, right? You're grandfathered in at the prices that you've been supporting the month-to-month prices you've been supporting over the last 2 years, right? Use those links if you want to continue to be a part of the Discord. If you don't want to be a part of the Discord, that's fine, because there's people who pay the monthly membership now that's not even in the Discord. They don't even use the Discord at all. They just pay their monthly support to YouTube because they just enjoy the stuff that I do on YouTube publicly all the time, right? And so if you want to stay a part of the Discord, you want to use those links right there inside the announcement section so that you'll be grandfathered in with the monthly support that you're providing right now. Everybody else, if you want to be a part of the Discord, right, I'm going to be active in the new Discord here. The Big Spider private Discord, going to be active in there on the 1st of March for everything. Right now, I'm active in there right now for the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday tape readings for the Diamond members, right? Everything else is still happening in the Spider Gang Discord as far as the Q&As and all of that right there. But the Monday morning tape readings, Wednesday morning tape readings, Friday morning tape readings, That's all happening over in the new server already. Right. So if you want to be a part of the Discord, there's a link in the description to join. Right. For those that's not a part of the gang, there's a link in the description to join. Is via WAP. Right. If you're in the gang, utilize the link inside the Discord announcement section so that you will be grandfathered in with the amount that you're giving monthly right now. You'll be grandfathered in with that amount. And I'm getting the link now. I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat here. All right, so this is the link here. This is the public. This is the public link here that I'm pinning to the top of the chat. All right, now I pinned it to the top of the chat. That's the public link there. All right, and if you click on that link there, it brings you it brings you here. Right? It brings you here. Here's the it brings you here. Got a gold tier, platinum tier, and diamond tier. Right? It brings you here. So these are it's $10 a month for gold, $20 a month for platinum, and $30 a month for diamond tier. Right? And like I said, the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday tape reading sessions, I've already started that for those who joined the Discord already. Even though I'm not going to be active in there until March the 1st, I've already started the tape readings because I'm like, hey, y'all already signed up for the new server. Since you already signed up, let's go ahead and kick it off. The first, you see it says we have monthly price action lectures in the diamond tier. Our first one is going to be March the 5th. The monthly lectures are the first Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. The first one is being brought to you by Jada. Jada had a special request, and it's going to be on trading. I have a section that's called Lecture Suggestions. Trading breakers and with fair value gaps. That's going to be our first lecture. There's a such setup as a unicorn setup that Michael teaches. And that's a setup dealing with breakers and fair value gaps. So we're going to be learning about the unicorn setup. We're going to be learning about trading breakers and fair value gaps. And then our April session, which is going to be April the 2nd at 7 p.m. is being brought to you by Jim. Jim wanted a lesson on using price legs and dealing ranges to read, price, and trade. So we're going to be talking about price legs and dealing ranges and how to utilize them in different trading scenarios, right? Jim gave us a pretty vague one. Thank you, Jim. But we're going to, we're going to take those lemons and make some lemonade. So that's our March and April lectures that y'all can be looking forward to. And shout out to everybody that's been going out and leaving reviews on the WAP site. I appreciate that. It helps other people when they come to the site to see what other folk have to say about it, right? Please go out there and leave honest reviews, right? Don't just go stroke my ego and try to make me feel good. Go out there and give your honest opinion. I appreciate it, right? I appreciate it, but I really appreciate the positive feedback. Now that we got that, y'all know how to get there. If you're in the gang, you know how to get there. If you're not in the gang, right? And gang members, if you want to be grandfathered in, you need to take advantage of those links before March the 1st, right? You need to take advantage of them links before March the 1st if you want to be a part of the if you want to continue to be a part of the Discord and be grandfathered in. You can always choose later to become part of the Discord, but the grandfathered in links are no longer going to be available after March the 1st. Okie doke. I got to open up my trading view. Let's open up trading view and let's get to it. How was? Oh, I ain't shot everybody out, man. What's happening, man? Who up in here? Let me see who up in here. Who we got up here? Let me see. Let me go to the voice. See who's in the voice hanging. Oh, who hanging out in the voice with me? We got Hines up in here in the voice, right? We got I Can up in here. Shout out Jim. J Rock Obama up in here, Kashaya up in here, Lump up in here, hanging out in the Discord personnel. If you got something you want to say, share, or ask, we got a little premium gap up right there. If you got something you want to say, share, or ask, feel free to unmute and do what you do. Y'all know how it works. Let's see who over here on the tube hanging out with us. Who's on the tube? Y'all drop something in the chat so I can see who's on the tube. Okie doke. We got Here to Learn and Share on the tube. We got Honey. What's up, Honey? Honey over there on the tube. We got Thomas on the tube. We got Seawalk on the tube. We got Empire Traders. Empire Traders. You still rocking them funded accounts, Empire Traders. Shout out Empire Traders. Empire Trader pulled up, said, man, I done passed some evals, man. I'm fun to be rich. Oh. Shout out Empire Traders. We got Kashaya on the 2A. Kashaya, you can't be trying to pop up in both places. He said, yup, I'm still trading them. We got Deborah. Hey, Sherwin, what's going on? Hey, hold on, y'all. I gotta holler at my dog, Sherwin. Sherwin. Hey, man, holler at your boy, man. Sherwin, look, man. I went to the check it out. Sherwin, can you see? Hold on. Let me do this right here. Sherwin, can you see my eyes? Are they still dilated, Sherwin? Look at how close can I get and stay up focused? Man, look at my eye, man. They got my eyes dilated. All this light is killing me, Sherwin. It's killing me. Hey, I went to the eye doctor today. They gave me some little Ray Charles glasses. I was trying to keep them on, right? But it's like to keep them on, I got to put my glasses on, and I can't sit like this close to the computer with my glasses on, because with my glasses to read, I got to look at the bottom of them, right? And then it's too dark with them on. Like let me see if I turn this on. See, that don't even help. It's too dark. If I I can kind of see, but it's hard. Actually, this feel a lot better. When I do like this. So I think we're gonna do it like this. All right, man. Sure. I ain't gonna bother you no more. I'm gonna let you go ahead and get back to your dinner. I know Deborah done hook you up with some pork chops and some corn. Not that old nasty cream corn. She hooked you up with some pork chops. No. Matter of fact, she got you some pork chop corn and some scalloped potatoes. I already know what she hooked you up with. And if she ain't hook you up with that, say, hey, get in that kitchen, woman, and hook me up some pork chop corn and a scalloped potatoes. And Ray Charles, we gonna make it do what it do, baby. We gonna make it do what it do. All right, man. Hey, shout out my dog Sherwin. That's it. That's all. Oh, Bo, Sam B, FC. What's up, Larry? Is Larry still in here? Larry ain't seen you in a month of Sundays, boy. We got Larry, we got Felicia, Sam, we got Bo. Yo, man. Hey, man, let's get to it. We gonna make this a quick one. We're gonna make this a quick one, cause this right here, it feel weird. So, where's my I didn't mark a new day opening gap today. I'm tripping. Let me go. I can't see nothing. Let me go. Mark this new day opening gap for today. Gaps. Yeah, I don't have a February 25th. me find something that's in the screen, something I can copy. All right, I can copy that one. Clone that. Clone. February 25th. For those who don't know what a new day opening gap is, the new day opening gap is the difference between the closing price on any given day to the opening price at 6 p.m. Right, so the closing price at 5 and the opening price at 6. So what you do, you find like, what was the day? Tuesday, right? So you find the closing price, you find 5 p.m. on Tuesday, right? Where'd the line go? Okay, so you find 5 p.m. on Tuesday, okay, and 6 p.m. on Tuesday. All right. So we come over here. Right there. So that's 6 p.m. That's 5 right there. So 4:45, that's 5 p.m. So it's the 4:45 calendar because that ends at 5 p.m. Then that's the 6 p.m. calendar because that starts at 6 p.m. So the difference between that close right there, right, and if I go down to a 1 minute chart, right, go down to a 1 minute chart and scroll over, there you'll see that, and I like to anchor mine to the 1 minute chart, right? You'll see that right here. This is the 4:59 candle. That candle there closes at. Let me move these crosshairs and turn on my fancy dancing. I forgot my computer be restarting, so I got to turn my fancy dancing back on. All right, so if you look at this candle right here, that's the 4:59 candle. That candle closes at 5 o'clock, and then I got that anchored to the wrong spot. That's the 6 o'clock candle there. I had it anchored to the close instead of the open. So the open at 6 and the close at 5, that's your new day opening gap. So that is a bullish new day opening gap for February 25th. And you look and say, Tim, that time says Monday, February 24th at 6 p.m. because the trading day of February 25th starts at 6 p.m. on the 24th. The futures day go from 6 p.m. in the evening to 5 p.m. the following day. Right? That's how the future day trades. Right? The true day open for the algorithm is midnight. So that'll be midnight the 25th. That's when the algorithm starts the new day. But the futures trading day starts at 6 p.m. at night. Okay? Okay. So that's the new day opening gap right there. Now let's go back up to 15 minute candles. 15 candles. We're just gonna look at price real quick on the 15-minute chart. Okay. Today was another day where if you did not get involved early, right? If you did not, that's what's up, Larry. Shout out Larry. Larry about one of the coolest dudes. He about one of the most intelligent traders I done met out here on this Algo's internet, and we actually met in person in Atlanta a couple of years ago. That's how I know he an actual cool dude, right? But he be so low key. He like one of them dudes. He be so low key you wouldn't even know this dude was like an amazing trader if you didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. We need more of that in the community, right? We don't need all these fools out here and all these people that claim they can do all this stuff and, you know what I'm saying, be trying to take everybody for all their money, you know what I'm saying, and all this hating back and forth, us versus them cuz, all that stuff, man. We just need more real folk. You know what I'm saying? I guess cause, you know what I'm saying, when jokers be old, like me and Larry, cause I'm old, he old too. Right? When we old, we ain't got time for that foolishness, man. We just trying to get our bread and go rest our head somewhere. So today was another one of them days where if you ain't, what's up, Sage, right? If you didn't get in early, if you didn't get involved early, right? It's one of them days that might have just had you gunshot. You know what I'm saying? Might have been one of them days that had you gunshot. Like me, I didn't get in early. You know what I'm saying? But I did take me a quick little trade. Like it was like after 11. It was after 11, and I was like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna trust the process. You know what I'm saying? It was after 11, and so it was like way over here in this little area right here, right? That's why I say I'm just going. Can somebody tell me why I say I'm just gonna trust the process, right? Because it was after. This is 11 o'clock candle right here, 11 o'clock 15-minute candle right here. So it was in this area right there, right? Somebody willing to take a shot. Tell me why, since I said I got involved after 11, and that's in this area right here from this candle right there. That starts 11 o'clock right there. Right, somewhere inside here is when I took my trade. Somebody tell me why I said I'm just gonna trust the process. All right, why did I say I'm just gonna trust the process? Give me any reason that you see. Come on, unmute and tell me any reason that you see why I say, hey, I'm just gonna trust the process. When I was right up in here.
What's that? CERD, the consolidation.
Huh?
The CERD, that little bit of consolidation, then you got the expansion, and then you retrace. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
I can. In hindsight, I can go with that. Right? But when it's not in hindsight, when it's looking.
I guess you gotta expect them PD array. I guess for it to go back to that PD array. What you got right there? Fair value gap 15 minutes.
This is 15-minute SIBI above us, and then this is a new week opening gap right here, and this is like some sell side liquidity that we traded into right there.
Okay. I will break it down.
So this right here is the 11 o'clock candle, and I didn't take the trade till after 11, right? So this 11 o'clock candle. So right here at this, looking at the 15-minute chart right here, why would you think I say, hey, I just gotta trust the process?
The other PD array, the new week opening gap, it's respecting that. And then what you call that support? It's using it as support. Yeah. So you figure since it done bounced off it a couple of times, it obviously is going in the other direction.
Oh, but I took it down. I took it this way. I didn't trade back to that. I took it this way. Right? This the 11 o'clock candle, and I took it this way.
So it had to go 25% into there first or something?
Nah. I mean, that's good. Yeah, all that you're saying is true. All that you're saying. So this right here being... Oh, anybody else want to take a shot before I go? Shout out Lump. Pulling all the stuff you said.
Yeah. Before you give the answer, somebody else coming in.
Yeah, all that you're saying is true. You want to see it?
You want to see it?
Yeah, you want to see it. You want to see it. Respect 25% of that. You hadn't touched it yet. That's true, right? Go ahead.
Is it because it respected that 15-minute fair value gap?
Oh man, look, Kashai right there, pulling up with a hard hit answer. There you go, right there. Right, we got a SIBI right here, right, and then we got one right here. Right, that you want, cause if you look here, we got a breakaway gap, a breakaway gap, a breakaway gap, right? And then we trade back up and reprice this one, but don't touch that. When we get that rejection and come back below that low, right now, that's saying I don't want to go back up there right now. And then the next thing is we got a higher time frame PD array resting right there, right? So once this candle failed to reach there and reprice this one, and then this candle, right, start to push down, that's right there what gave me my clue of, okay, yes, we can continue down into that area right there. And looking at the 1 minute right here, right, you got, the structure starting to show that. Right, you got structure starting to show that yes, we can go down there and engage that PD array that down there, right? Going down there to engage that area right there. And when I participated, it was in this area right here. We traded up into that fair value gap and came back down, right? Once we broke structure there, right, we was here engineering liquidity there, we came down and we broke structure there, traded back up into that fair value gap down to the new week opening gap, right? Because I just need a hip. I don't need a whole plate. I just need a little bit. Because when I be trading prop firms, I just need a little bit. I don't need a whole lot, right? Because if you was to go from CE of this right here all the way down to just the high of it, that's a 30-point trade right there, right? CE to the high is a 30-point trade, right? From the touch of it, right, to the high is a 20-point trade, right? Well, I tell y'all all the time, all I need is 15 to 20 points. I went from here, right? No, I was a little bit higher. It was a little bit higher than, I think it was like around this low right there. That low right there back to that low, right? I just wanted to go back to that low. And it was more than what I needed for to satisfy trading inside of a prop firm. For, like Apex, because I got restrictions on how big of a day I can get. You know, well, I don't have restrictions. I put restrictions on myself because every day ain't gonna be a home run, right? I'm not gonna have $1,000 day every day. I'm not gonna have a $1,500 day every day. I'm not gonna have a $500 day every day. So I shoot for, you know what I'm saying, anywhere from 250 to 500 points at the most, right? I don't want to make no more than that, and that's going to keep me consistent, right? That's going to keep them from denying my payouts when I request a payout, right? It's going to keep me consistent. I hit these little base hits, right? And then now if I was trading my own personal funds, then I wouldn't even really be scalping these little moves. I would be waiting for larger. I'll be waiting for moves like this. If I was trading my own account, I would have waited for us to come here and give me a sign of going back up and trading back up to this 15-minute fair value gap, right? That's what I would have waited for since. And the reason why I would have done, who can tell me why I would have done that, right? Why right here at this 11, right, at this 11 to 11:30 time frame, right? This 11 to 11:30 time frame here from, let's just say this area right here, right? Why during this time here, right? Why during this time here, let's just go all the way over to 12, right? Why, right? Can somebody tell me why during this time here that I got highlighted, right? Why did I say if I was trading in my personal account today, I say I would have waited for price to come here, give me a change in the state of delivery, and trade back up to this fair value gap right there. Why? And I'm going to give y'all some clues here. I'm going to mark out. Wait a minute, what just happened? What's going on? All right. Okay. So why? I gave y'all the clue. Now somebody let me know. Why? If I said if I was trading my personal account, I would have been waiting for this to trade to this anticipatory reactionary point, then give me this here, and then look for a reason to trade back to that 15-minute fair. Why is that? Why is that? Remember, this right here is from 11 o'clock to 12. Nobody? No takers? No takers.
What's the question again?
I like when people do that. Hey, wait, what's that question again? Okay, I said since I was trading in prop accounts, I just took a quick scalp from here down, right? From here down, just took a quick scalp back down to that low because that was enough to suffice for what I wanted to make to satisfy inside my prop firms. But I said if I was trading my real account, I would have waited for it to come here, right? Because it's from 11 a.m. to 12. I'd have waited for it to come here and give me some kind of signature like this right here of a change in the state of delivery, and then traded it back up towards this 15-minute fair SIBI. And I said, why? Can anybody tell me based off time and price why this would have been a trade I'd have been waiting for if I was trading in my live account and I wasn't just trying to take a little small scalp inside the prop firm based off time and price? All right, talk to me.
Time and price.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead. Who was saying something? Go ahead.
That's you. You the only one talking.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody else. Coming off that new week opening gap, and it's below. What's that red line?
Some sell side liquidity.
Yeah, sell side liquidity, and it's going back toward. Ain't that the 10 o'clock open?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like the 10 o'clock.
Think about it in simple terms. Think about it in the simplest term possible, right?
Okay,
What-
it took
what's
out the low.
11?
It took
What's
out low
11?
liquidity.
Let's talk about time and price. What's 11? What happens during around 11 between 11 and 12?
I don't know the time.
Lunchtime.
Not lunchtime. Go ahead. I heard Kashai say something. Lunchtime is 12 to 1:30.
Lunchtime is 12. Yeah.
It's an early lunchtime.
It's the early lunch. Go ahead, Kashai. I'm listening.
My guess was gonna be because it's a new hour, so you wanted to see if price was done manipulating lower to go higher, considering it already took out the sell side. So would it reject or continue the move lower? That was my guess.
Let's see something here. All right, let's go. Let me go. Let me scroll through. I got to scroll through here. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I be telling y'all some stacks on stacks. All right.
It got something to do with like a daily range or something.
I be telling y'all stacks. Hold on. I got to, you know what I'm saying? Before I be sitting at the shotgun blast, I want to make sure I have equipped y'all with the proper tools to answer this. Because y'all know we talk about so much stuff. All right? We talk about so much stuff until I be, oh man. I got a million things. I got to organize this stuff better. And I don't be naming everything. I know it can't be that far. Would I go? I can't even go to recent. Let me try again. Hold on. All right, I'm coming down here. And then my eyes messed up right now. I see it. Let me see. Right there. Okay. Let me see here. We got, let me see if I put it in here. Yes, it's in there. It's in there. Right. It's in there. Right here. Where's my phone? Y'all don't see it yet?
It's the London close.
London close. Right? So London close happens between 11 and 12. Right? So what typically happens during London close when we've been having a day like this right here? What can you anticipate during London close when we've been having a day like this?
A retracement.
A retracement, and a retracement to what? Right. Now this is the part we've talked about before in the past. A retracement to what? Right. Dealing with time and price. Remember when I said I'm gonna give y'all some clues, right? What's this right here? You see this up here? Right? That vertical line there? Right.
Uh-huh.
So you got a vertical line there. So you're looking around that 10:30 time frame, but ain't nothing etched in stone. So you're looking, because remember the first time I put one at 10:30. I mean at 10 o'clock, right? So ain't nothing, it ain't like hard, fast, etched in stone. So you're looking around inside that 10 o'clock hour. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at that 10 o'clock hour, and you're looking for liquidity, right? When you coming, like you starting at that 10 o'clock hour, and you're looking inside that 10 o'clock hour, and you're looking to the right, and you're looking for liquidity that has not been touched, right? And that's a sweet target when we've been having a trend day in the morning, and you have not touched any liquidity, right? Any liquidity. Now, it doesn't have to always happen, but that is something you can look for if you get the right signature, right? So being that I was trying to, and if you look over here, right, this is yesterday, right? That's fine. Yes, this is yesterday here, right? See, we coming down, trending down, right? And then you get over here in this 10 o'clock hour right here. When we came over here, we going to the 11 o'clock hour. We traded back above what? That high that was made during that 10 o'clock hour, right? And if we come over here, right, we trading down. Nope, that's the wrong time. We come over here. Y'all hold on for 1 second. Hello. The boy. All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. What was I talking about? Where I was at? Somebody remind me where I was at.
At that 10 o'clock time.
Yeah, and then you see here, right? It just happened. It happened to do it today and yesterday, right? So time and price. Remember, we always talk about time and price, right? If you, like I always say, you can look for one setup, or you can be a discretionary trader and you can trade what's in front of you. But the most important thing is understanding, right? And we talked about this a long time ago. Time is king, right? Time is king. It matters not if you think you got the best setup in the world, right? If you don't understand that the algorithm is going to do certain things at certain times, your setup is useless. You're just a pattern trader, right? You're just a pattern trader. And the thing that gets most people that's trying to learn ICT concepts is they keep forgetting that it's time and price. Everybody wants to think it's the PD arrays. Everybody wants to think that this PD array is better than oh boy, I'm telling you, breakers better than fair value gaps. Oh boy, I'm telling you, you better trade them fair value gaps. Oh boy, I'm telling you, that unicorn model. Oh boy, I'm telling you, that order blocks where it's at. I'm telling I don't care what PD array you trade. If you don't understand that time is king, right? You are through. The market will chew you up and spit you out, right? You have sessions, okay? You got sessions. It works in all the different kill zones, right? So you got, if you can only trade at night, right? The Asian session runs from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. If you can only trade it in the middle of the night, the London session runs from 3 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. If you can only trade, you know what I'm saying, in the New York morning or the New York afternoon, the New York session runs from 9:30 to 4 p.m., right? These are your sessions. There are specific times during your sessions when the ICT concepts are most probable, meaning these are the time windows when the ICT concepts are most probable, right? In the Asian session, you got a kill zone from 7 to 12, 7 p.m. to 12 p.m., right? That's your kill zone, right? This is the span of time where you're looking for something to transpire, right? The London session is from 1:30 to 5 a.m. This is the span of time where you're anticipating an ICT concept to play out. The New York morning, 7:30 to 12. I use 8:30 because of the news embargo. I don't want to be in nothing coming up on the news, right? You got the lunch macro, right? You can do stuff during the lunchtime, right? And the lunchtime session, and then the afternoon from 1:30 to 4 p.m., right? Every session has a opening range, right? If you haven't been tracking price before that session starts, you can formulate a model based off the opening range of that session. What's the opening range? The first 30 minutes of a thing, right? The true date open is at 12 a.m., right? The opening range from 12 to 12:30, that's giving you a opening range of the day, right? The algorithm will refer back to that throughout the day. I don't care how many sessions it go through the London, the New York PM, the London. If it's trading near that opening range, it's going to refer back to it, right? You got Asian opening range, 8 to 8:30, London, 3 to 3:30, New York, 9:30 to 10, New York afternoon, 1:30 to 2, right? If you haven't been paying attention to price prior to, when you sit down at the computer, whenever you sit down, you can say, okay, this is the opening range for this session that I'm watching. Find the highest high, lowest low, and see if you can formulate some type of setup based off of that. When we let the algorithm establishes a range and it engages with one side of the liquidity, what do? We look to see if it wants to continue or reverse, right? You can formulate a model based off of that. So you ain't got to sit there. Now, are you going to be able to get big home runs every day? No, you're not. But you will be able to formulate some scalps. Sometime, if that opening range aligns with a higher time frame PD array, a higher time frame anticipatory reactionary point, you might be able to catch a tiger by its tail, right? And then inside these kill zones, you got macro windows, right? Macro windows happen 10 minutes before to 10 minutes after every hour. So from 8:50 to 9:10, from 3:50 to 4:10, from 9:50 to 10:10, right? At the top of every hour, at the top of the hour, 10 minutes before, 10 minutes after, and the macros is designed to seek out liquidity or imbalance, right? Which one is it going to seek? Both. It may seek liquidity, it may seek imbalance, but you got to have your narrative in place first, and then once you understand we coming into a macro window, that's the time you expect in price to spool towards liquidity or imbalance. Will it spool on every time frame? No, it will not, but it will spool every 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after. It's going to be spooling on some time frame. And depending on how big of a move it is, you may see it on a litany of time frames. And then sometimes you may only see it on the like sub 5-minute time frame. Sometimes you may only see it on the sub 1-minute time frames. But it's happening every single hour, every single day. Right? And then New York Afternoons has 3 special macros in the last hour of the day, from 3:45 to from 3:15 to 3:45. Right, then it's got the market on close macro from 3:45 to 4 p.m. Then it's got the settlement macro from 3:50 to 4 p.m. Right, these are all the important times, right, that you need to understand and have in the back of your mind whenever you're watching price. Right, if you're looking for speed in your trade, right, you would want to formulate a model around these macro times. Because why? When the macro time comes in, you're anticipating price to spool. Right? Will it spool on your time frame you're watching? Maybe, maybe not. But if you're looking for speed, you don't want to be in a trade that's just hanging out for a long time. Formulate your model around trading around the macro windows. Right? You will get speed in your trade. Okay? Okay? All right. I don't know. My head hurting, and I don't feel like talking no more, so I'm going to wrap it up. Do anybody got a question for me? Well, I ain't got to do a whole lot of talking. I don't feel like looking at the chart right now because I got a headache. And I got a one-on-one tonight at 8 o'clock, and I want to save some of my I'm gonna relax and let this headache thing I took kick in. I'm sweating. Anybody got anything for me? All right. Yeah, my head just hurting because my pupils got dilated, and I was trying to stay in the dark. But the light still got me. I think when I was out, and I kept the little Ray Charles glasses on, but once I got home, I took them off, and I think, you know what I'm saying, watching that big old TV, we got like an 85-inch TV, so watching that big TV, I think that got me. Yolanda, why you wasn't on here yesterday? I was trying to ask you something.
What you wanted to ask me? I was at soccer with them yesterday.
I can't remember now. Empire Traders, where are we heading, Tim? Empire Traders. What's name them? Got the answer for that? What's name them? Hey, you say where we headed? What's name them got the answer? What was I going? I was going. It's something you was talking about something. You was talking about something. I ended up talking about it yesterday. Yeah. I can't remember what it. I need you to because you asked about something.
You talking about me,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Oh, it
Oh,
was
it was the what? Yeah,
it was
the what's
15
name?
that it came back and hit that 15-minute first fair value gap, and I was saying because we had dropped so much, what you trusted a discount, and you and is it that one you talking about?
Yeah, that was it. That was it. And I was like, you trust the process, but you know, if you let that range establish, you'll want to see it come back to at least equilibrium or premium and come back to this low, and then it had did exactly that what we had talked about that morning. That's what it was. But you wasn't here, and then you kind of ain't here right now because with that T-Mobile cell phone you got right there, we here only had part of that. We only heard a little piece of
I'm
that.
outside at soccer again.
Yeah,
I'm trying my
all
best. Please,
we
please, please. I'm trying my best.
Is it best to place trades after the New York opening range closes on a 15-minute? Hey, Bo, it ain't no such thing as best. It's like it's whatever your trader identity is, right? It's whatever your trader identity is, whatever your trading strategy says. If you got rules that say don't trade within this time, me personally, I try to wait until after the opening range establishes itself because a lot of the shenanigans are like out of the way after that first 30 minutes is gone. You know, after that opening range establishes itself. Um, there's a lot of beautiful setups that can be caught prior to that 30 minutes being, going out, but it's going to require a lot of times a lot of like a wider stop because it's more volatility during that first 30 minutes, meaning the price moves in larger ranges. It's like a lot of people, including myself back in the day, I used to think the volatility was just the speed of how fast it's moving, but no, it's like the distance. You know what I'm saying? When you're moving a lot of distance between the highest high and the lowest low, that's what I'm saying. That's a very volatile market. It's a lot of range that's being moved. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're going to require like larger stops during that time because the swings back and forth are going to be very. So if you don't have like a lot of money to play with, right, then you might want to avoid that first 30 minutes of the New York morning session. But so there's no such thing as the best time. You have to back test your model and see when does your model set up, right? Whatever model you trade, when does it set up? Even if you are just a discretionary trader that's going to trade whatever price presents you, when are your best setups forming based off your back test of the price action? When you go through the price action, do you see the setups that you're drawn to happening at 10:15, between 10 and 10:30? Do you see it happening between 11 and 11:45? Do you see it happening between 9 and 9:30? Do you see it happening between 9:45 and 10:15? What time does the greater percentage of the setups that you're drawn to happen? Right? That's when you can start to formulate what's best for your trader identity and your trading style and model. Like me, I'm very fluid. Like my ADHD ain't gonna let me sit there and wait for one particular thing. That's why I watch the market from like 9 in the morning up until 11:30, 12 o'clock, because I can't just say, oh, I'm only gonna trade between 10 and 10:30. I'm only gonna trade between 10 and 11. You know what I'm saying? I need, like, I ain't gonna be clear, cause if I get 1, 2, 3 days where I ain't got nothing in that window and I'm seeing stuff happen outside that window, oh, I'm finna spiral out of control. Right? You might as well call me a slinky, cause boy, look here, I'm finna ring, I'm finna just go everywhere. Y'all know when you let that slinky go and that thing just, you be trying to catch it, and that thing just you can't never get that thing back right, like they just I'm gonna be everywhere. Be everywhere. All right. First 15 and 5 fair value gap been good to me, and the first fair value gap after 130. Yeah, Price is fractal. That's what they price is fractal. It's gonna happen not only down through the time frames, but through time also, right? Through time also, because that's why Mike always say his PD arrays never go stale, right? If it's trading somewhere near that, it's gonna refer back to it. All right, man. That's it. We're gonna wrap it up there. I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow is Wednesday. So Diamond members, if you're Diamond, we're gonna be doing tape reading tomorrow at 9. Again, if you are in the gang and you want to continue to be a part of the Discord after March 1st, then you want to cancel your YouTube monthly membership and use these links here to join up through WAP to be added to the new Discord server over here. After March 1st, we'll be live in a Discord server. The monthly membership now is no longer just supporting the YouTube channel. It's going toward being inside the paid Discord, right? And so you grandfathered in at the monthly contributions you've been given over the last 2 years. Just pick your tier. If you want to move up a tier, that's fine. Silver is no longer available, right? So you don't have silver anymore. So you either gonna have to pick gold, black spider, or minty if you were silver. Not minty, diamond. Minty is gone, right? So if you want to continue to get some of the benefits that the mentees got plus more benefits, you want to sign up for diamond or use OG mentee if you're in the gang already, right? Gold and black spider are still the same. It's gold and platinum actually, but gold and platinum are still the same. Just use one of these if you want to continue at that level and get the same benefits that you've already been getting over the last 2 years, right? And everybody else, if you aren't part of the gang, there's a link in the description, and it's a link pinned to the top of the chat. And here's it'll send you to this page where you can pick gold, platinum, or diamond, right? I think the best bang for your buck is the diamond, not just because it's the most, but this is the one that's a mesh of the art of reading, price action, mentorship, and boot camp. It's like a mesh of those two together just throughout the life of the Discord with like educational tape reading, Q&As, stuff like that. It's a mesh of those two worlds. That's it, man. I got a one-on-one at 8. What's going on? What's going on, AJ? Shout out AJ, the hardest working salesman on this side of the Mason-Dixon line. Out there selling them cars. He moving cars like weight. And he ain't coming out the back talking about where the money reside. He ain't on that. He ain't coming out the back talking about where the money reside. He out there moving them cars like weight. Hey man, that's it. That's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with your boy on this dilated pupil Tuesday. Hey man, until the next time I decide to get on Al Gore's internet and share my thoughts on this thing that we call price action. It's your boy Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. Y'all see what it say, man. Marathon. V is for victory. If the tag don't say marathon, you know the rest, man. It's your boy Aranya and new diamond members. Yeah, Aranya Grande. That's just Big Spot if you don't upload.